welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to see love and the general for the sign of Leo. So watch this video if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with one. Keep in mind these are general readings, so it may or may not resonate. If it would not resonate, do not try to deliberately fit and check in any other placement. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram, the link is in the description. So now let us see messages for Leo. So messages for Leo. Okay. So what is the blockage for Leo for week ahead? So Page of Wands is your blockage. Leo, I see that you might be feeling like you are not getting that idea to start something new, a new creative idea basically, So there might be this energy of monotonous, kind of an environment, like things are very monotonous, things are very, pale, and they're not exciting or whatever. So you are looking for that spark back in your life, and you want that you should get a new idea, or maybe things should happen differently, or a creative download or whatever. But right now you may be experiencing this brain fog, and because of that you're not able to see things in a new way, new direction, and that spark is somewhere missing. So that is the energy that you might be feeling for the week ahead. Some of you also see the blockages that you are waiting for a communication. So it could be anything. It could be communication from a specific person. This could be in regards to an opportunity maybe, and things are not moving, so this communication might not be coming in, and it might be causing you a sense of frustration. Okay, what does Leo doesn't know? Oh, the Empress. So Leo, you don't know that there are like better things coming, next level kind of things coming in for you. So this a little delay that is happening for now might be actually preparing you for something much bigger than your expectation. So with the Empress card, obviously Empress is a next level card. If you know anything about tarot, it talks about ultimate prosperity and abundance. So I see that the delay that is happening, maybe it is happening to give you a better opportunity in life. So I see that. Also, if you have been struggling with finances, or if you have been struggling with your creativity, if you have been experiencing brain fog or whatever, I see that the Empress card in your future is promising that not only things will be resolved, but they'll be resolved so beautifully, and you are going to get much more than what you expect and hope for, so much better and bigger things are actually coming your way. So that is why this little delay is happening for you. Okay, so that is that. Wow, I like that. Empress talks about the energy of pregnancy, which is like birthing something. So I see that right now you are in this phase where you will be birthing a new beginning in your life. You will be starting something new, which is going to be full of potential. But obviously it's just taking some time, and it's making you a bit hopeless. But you don't have to be. Like, obviously when you have to birth something very significant, that little delay is possible. So the delay is actually for your own good. So that is that. Wow, I like that. Also, if you're waiting for a good news, if you're waiting for a communication or a news or whatever, it's not only coming in, but it's coming in with a much better result than what you were expecting. Wow, I love this. You. Okay, now what's coming towards Leo for the week ahead? Give me the general message for Leo. What's coming towards Leo? Queen of Swords. Some of you, I see that you will have to make a harsh decision, which might be a little difficult for you to do so, but if you make this decision objectively, it's going to serve you. Like sometimes, our heart says something else, but logic says something else. So your advice is to go with the logic and not with what your heart is saying, because right now your logic is trying to guide you. So it is better to use your logic, your brain, over your heart for the week ahead, and make some rational decisions. So that is that. I also see that you might have gone through something painful in your life, Leo. Now is the time to use that pain and channelize that pain into a driving force for your future. Okay, so use your pain, use your suffering as a trigger for you, so that it pushes you towards your goals in a much fierce way. Okay, so that is that. Some of you also see a female figure is going to be very significant for you. This could be a mother or a motherly figure, or it could be any female figure who is going to guide you, who's going to help you for the week ahead, because we have the Empress and the Queen of Swords back to back. So there's a female figure around you who is going to be very significant for you for the week ahead in a good way. Okay, what else? What else? And you know, Queen of Swords also talks about that right now in the moment you might not be getting something which is causing a bit of frustration, but because we have the Empress here, it assures your victory. So it might not be coming in exactly when you want it, but it's coming in, and it's coming in a much better and bigger form. So just bear with the delay that is happening. Do you get it? Okay, what else for Leo, please? Yeah, Devil card. Some of you also need to pay attention to your own temptations, maybe your own temptations, your own codependency issues, your own obsessive behavior, because it might distract you from your goals. So be very careful that you do not give in to your temptations and make wrong decisions. Don't do that. Do what is right. Be more rational. That's why you were asked to use your brain and not your heart, because the heart is going to make you fall for the temptation. You will know that something is not good, but then you're like, let me just do it once. Like who is saying? You're like, it's okay. But the Queen of Swords is asking you to be rational here. Do not give in to your temptations, and do not do things that you know are not good for you. Okay, so don't do that. The Devil card is also asking you to be, again, use your logic, use your brain, because there could be somebody around you who might try to manipulate you into something which is not good for you. And you may also believe them, you may also get wrapped up in their words. So be very careful. Use your brain. You're being asked to use your brain, your logic this week, and not your heart. Okay. Okay, any other advice? Any other advice for Leo? So your advice is the Knight of Cups. So I see that, yeah, all the creativity, all the new beginnings, all the good news that you have been expecting, it's coming in. But just make sure that you do not rush into things, you do not get tempted, and you do not lose your heart. You know, sometimes when we want something to happen quickly, we take the route which is unethical as well. You know, sometimes we might just do unethical things to just get what we want, but that's not the correct approach. So be very careful which approach you take, and you don't do anything which is like illogical or unethical, and then later on, you know, you regret your decision. Don't do that. Even if something comes a little slow, but if it comes in a good way, it is anyway going to bring you happiness. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Also, you need to like pay a little attention to your decisions, because I see that you may be tempted to get into something which is not good for you, because you will get caught up in the superficialities. So don't do that. So this week, it's very important for you to be vigilant, to use your brain, to use your logic, and don't get carried away. Okay. Now this could be in regards to any kind of a decision that you have to make. Just know that this is not the time to get carried away. That is your message, and it's a repetitive message. You know, Queen of Swords, Devil, and the Knight of Cups all saying the same thing. Use your brain, use your brain, use your brain. Okay. Now let's see your love messages. Leo, love messages for Leo. Give me the present energy for Leo in love. So 10 of Swords, Leo, you might be going through a separation. Obviously, you might have ended things with somebody, or somebody might have ended things with you. So yeah, definitely a connection has come to an end. Or maybe this is not something which has just recently happened. This might have happened in the near past, but this still bothers you. So it's not possible for you to completely get over this breakup, this separation that happened. Some of you, I also see that this was not just a normal breakup. It's like you got to know something about somebody, like a shocking truth came to the surface, and things just fell apart. So it was not even the breakup where two people sit and they'll be like, okay, we are breaking up. It's not that. It's like one person catches the other person red-handed, and then they confront, and then the other person ghosts. That kind of a breakup has happened. That kind of a separation has happened. Some of you, it was a divorce that happened. Some of you, it was a marital, dispute that happened, because something came to the surface, and after the confrontation, the other person ghosted. So a very painful ending has happened either in the present, or it might have happened in the recent past and it still bothers you. One of the two things. So what is the blockage for Leo in love? What is the blockage for Leo in love? King of Sword. So Leo, I see that the blockage in your love life right now is that you did not get the justice in this connection. Some of you might have been dealing with an air sign very prominently, because we have both the air sign cards here. So I see you might have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but obviously it's not important that the signs should match as well. Just focus on the message. But I'm telling the signs because some people like to hear it. Anyway, so the King of Swords as a blockage is that you did not get the justice. You know, your efforts were not reciprocated. Somebody has been very unfair here. So there was unequal distribution. You know, somebody was doing more and the other person was doing way less. So, you know, like a disbalance happened, which caused to this disruption in the connection. That's what I see. Yeah. Some of you, I also see that somebody might have started distancing themselves from you because they knew that either you caught them or you will catch them. So somebody started acting like a jerk, and this person might have distanced themselves from you. Like they went cold on you, you know, they reduced the communication, whatever. So that might have happened is what I see. So what is coming towards Leo in love next? What is the future energy for Leo in love? What's happening? Three of Cups. So I see that even though right now you feel like your world is devastated and you don't have anything that you can, you know, rely upon, or oh my god, things have just become bizarre, Ten of Wands as well. But I see that if you open yourself up to love and you put your past behind and you still be hopeful about the idea of love, Three of Cups is showing to me that in the near future you will be having a relationship, or you will be having a union which is going to be very good, emotionally very fulfilling as well. Some of you may meet this person at maybe a get together, your friend may introduce you to this person or whatever. So if you stay open to the idea of love, in spite of this very difficult ending that you might have happened, but if you are open to the idea of love, I see that things will improve for you in your love life, and you will meet somebody who's going to be emotionally very fulfilling. Right now, I also see that you have buried yourself with work and responsibilities so much that you don't see anything good coming towards you, and you feel like there is lack of new beginning, things are not moving, your life has become very monotonous or whatever. But if you open yourself up to new opportunities, Three of Cups is showing to me that in next 3 months you have a possibility of meeting somebody either through friends or maybe cousins, or you will meet this person at a party or a get together. So there's a possibility of you finding love again. But for that, you need to put yourself out of your cubicle into public. You know, you can't sit in your cubicle and expect love to come at you. That's not going to happen, you know. So that is that. What is the outcome for Leo in love in the future, please? Yeah, the Hanged Man. So I see that the situation is going to change and things will become 180-degree opposite of what it is right now. Right now, you are at the 10 of Sword energy. Things are over between you and someone. Some shocking truth came out. Things became very toxic. But Hanged Man says that the situation is going to be 180 degrees in the future, provided you surrender and you are open to see things in a different perspective. Like if you keep on telling yourself that love is trash and bitches need cash and all of that, if you come with that type of toxic mindset, then it's not going to happen. Hanged Man asks you to surrender and see things with a new perspective. Just know that things can also be different from what you usually expect and hope. The world can have many different perspectives, and your perspective is just one of the perspectives. It's not the ultimate one. So the Hanged Man is asking you to surrender, let go, And just know that whatever happened with you in the past was meant to happen to teach you some tough lessons or whatever. But now you have to open yourself to love again. You have to open yourself to new opportunities again. And you have to start seeing the world with a different lens. Just because your past person was toxic does not mean that everybody in this world is toxic. So stop labeling people and relationships in general, okay? So that's your future outcome. What is the advice for Leo? Ace of Wands. Yeah, be open to new beginnings. That is your advice, like literally. And Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So come out of your victimhood right now. You feel caught up. You feel like a victim. You feel like you are forced by your circumstances. You feel like it's your circumstances which do not lead you to a new beginning or whatever. That's actually a lie that you're telling yourself. So your advice is to be open to new beginnings. Ace of Wands is asking you to look for a new beginning, to be hopeful once again, and take a new beginning that universe is presenting to you. So if you do that, if you take the initiative, and if you put yourself out in the public and are willing to meet people and have faith in yourself and in the divine timing, I see things will be working really beautifully for you. Okay, so that is your advice, Leo. Now let's take your romance angel cards. So give me a message for Leo, please. Keep an open mind. Yeah, the exact thing that I was telling you. And bottom of the deck is Soulmate. So if you keep an open mind and you are open to new possibilities in your love life, you definitely have an opportunity to meet somebody who could be a soulmate for you. And the connection which is going to be very meaningful. Your soulmate might differ from your usual type and expectation as well. So don't be very fixated, which is the same thing. Keep an open mind is very same message, just like the Hanged Man. So you have to keep an open mind. You have to surrender to the divine, and don't be very rigid about your expectations. Don't be like, if my soulmate exists, then he needs to be 6'4". Your soulmate might be 5'2", but they might be a very good human. So you don't have to be rigid like that. Just know that it's okay to have expectations, but don't be rigid about them. Be open to see things in a different way. Okay? Don't be too fixated in your life and your outlook for the life. Like, I've seen some people who are so fixated and they're like, my partner needs to be this height and this financial status and this kind of looks and blah, 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 blah. They are so fixated about that anybody who comes to them who might be a little different from what their usual type and expectation is, they don't even consider. But those people can actually be really good people. And sometimes you end up with somebody who exactly matches your description of the partner, but they might be toxic as hell. So it's better to tweak in a bit, be open to, a little bit of variety. And if the person is good and they're loyal, they respect you, they love you, it's fine to tweak in a bit, okay? There is no harm in that. So keep an open mind. If you keep an open mind, there's a possibility of you finding love in the next 3 months. That's what I see for you. All right, give me a message for Leo, please. I'm working hard for a future. So this might be you these days. I see that you might be working very hard for your future. You want to secure your future. Will you please listen to me? Yeah, so I see that some of you may actually meet somebody who might be a really good potential for you, but you might just not listen to them. You might not pay attention to this opportunity. So your message is to listen to this person, listen what they have to say to you, and give this a chance rather than being super fixated. Don't do that, okay? And then I got this new deck, so I'm using this for the first time for you guys, Leo, on this channel. So let's see what these love oracles have to say for you, for your situation. All right, so give me a message for Leo, please. What do my Leo needs to know for their future, for love? Message for Leo. So my hands are actually small and these cards are really big. So I have a problem shuffling. Give me a message for Leo, please. Okay, messages for Leo. Give me a message for Leo. Message for Leo to close out the reading, please. So we have 3 cards that came for you. So the first one is wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So some of you, divine timing is at play. Do not rush into things and take time, which is the exact same message that I told you in the beginning. Oh my god, that there is a bit of delay that is happening, but it's actually happening for your greatest good. So have some faith, and even if things are getting a little bit of delayed, it's fine. Okay, so wait. And then we have romance. So romance is definitely going to show up for you. We have Cupid's arrow strikes. So Cupid's arrow is going to strike, and you will find a soulmate. I see love is going to show up for you. And then we have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on the past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagination. So some of you, you might be too focused on your past mistakes, the 10 of sword energy basically, you know. You are like too guilty and too sad about what happened in your past, and you keep on reminiscing about the past, and you keep on playing a victim with the 8 of sword as well here. So you need to forgive yourself, and you need to just accept the past for what it is and be open to the new beginnings. Focus your energy on the future and not on the past. Okay, so stop focusing your energy on the past, and just know that life is too precious and you need to move forward, and focus your energy on what you want to create, your future, not the past. Okay, so yeah, that was your reading. I hope this helps and resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care, stay safe, bye.